Alright, welcome to Lewisham Station, and welcome to Docklands Light Railway. Let's speedrun. Okay, here we go. DLR speedrun. Let's go.
This is Elverson Road.
Oh, there's a curve shot. Just about. Oh, this is pretty lovely. And here we are, station number 3, Deptford Bridge. It is so nice seeing just how much land redevelopment has happened in the DLR area. And here we are, a bridge. There's the mainline platform at Greenwich. Alright, here's Island Gardens on the other side. And we'll do the time check.
Mind the gap, please.
This is Island Gardens.
Alright, everything's getting a little taller and glassier. It's very Chicago out here. I feel like we're gonna get a lot more curved shots. DLR, after all, was built to handle really tight curves. And that's the Marriott, I believe. And that's West India Quay, station number 12.
Change for national rail services. When leaving the train, please remember to take all your belongings with you. This is Cadwell.
Alright, we're pulling into Bank, so can editor tell us what's happening here? So I'll have 9 minutes to get between Bank and Tower Gateway stations. I could do that by going to Shadwell then turning back, but I figure I might be able to do it faster if I use the Circle and District lines and then run from Tower Hill to Tower Gateway. Oh wow, this is long.
Mind the gap between Raine and Celeste.
I have like 2.5 minutes to make it to Tower Gateway. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Okay, that wasn't too bad, but I think I missed it. Yep, I missed it. That's another headway, 10 minutes behind schedule. Yeah, I just saw it leaving there. I missed about like half a minute. That is cruel. But the show must go on. So I'll just show the time. Of course, didn't exactly go as I hoped it would, but at least I know it is in theory possible. I had a little bit better luck with the District arrival. I think I had just missed a Circle line that I wanted to get, because it was unscheduled at 4:04. I had the platform at 4:06, I think. So I had gotten that, and I probably would have made it. But yeah, at least I know it's possible. Alright, so I'm gonna get on the front seat for this one, because all you have to do is ride all the way to Beckton, then turn around. There isn't really any tight transfer to worry about yet. There'll be one after Beckton, but for now, let's enjoy the front seat. Alright, here's Beckton, which I don't believe has anything to do with Harry Beck, the designer of the modern tube map, but I'd love to be proven wrong. Anyway, this train will leave in 4 minutes, so let's chill here for a little bit. So my plan currently is to change my custom house from the DLR to the Elizabeth line, and then take that to Woolwich, and then get on the DLR from Woolwich Arsenal. That will be a little bit quicker than riding all the way back to Canning Town or something. Canning Town. I'm not gonna film out the front this time. I'll just see it back to or custom house. Alright, custom house. Unfortunately, I missed the Elizabeth line train that I would have liked to get, but I wasn't expecting to make it. It was scheduled to arrive 1 or 2 minutes before my DLR train, so it would have had to have been delayed for me to make it. And that probably wouldn't have been nice, because then I would have an even tighter situation at Woolwich. But yeah, let's get the next Liz line to Woolwich. Would have been really nice if this Liz line station had platform doors. At least it's still got level warden. Is this Union Square T station? Alright, so now I am running from Woolwich to Woolwich Arsenal. And yes, if you're wondering, that is related to the Arsenal Football Club. This was their original location before they moved north. They're actually playing right now as I record this, so editor Tono, did they win? Alright, here's Woolwich Arsenal. The next train goes in 1 minute. Never mind, it's in 3 minutes. So that was a successful Woolwich transfer, as it is known. Just like running from Powell Street BART station to San Francisco Caltrain station became known as the Powell transfer. I'm calling this the Woolwich transfer. If you ever want to speedrun DLR, I know I will be once the new trains arrive. And there we go. Hopefully it doesn't close just as I get there. I still have to shoot a timer. I haven't done that yet. And this train is bound for Bank, not Stratford International. So that changes the count close a little bit, but let's get on board. And that is another view of London City Airport. The main entrance, namely.
London City Airport.
Alright, here comes Canning Town. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. Show the time now because I'm probably going to have to run for it once I get there. Alright, I need platform 2, I believe. I don't see any next train screens for platform 2, but we'll see how it goes. Wait, no, this is Jubilee. This is Jubilee. Can I see anything there? I am so confused right now. Wait, but I was just... Okay, Stratford International's in 5 minutes, then I guess that was the one I wanted to get. Unless... Oh, I tell you what, I bet the train I wanted to get was the one that was the test train. That's why it was only showing on the TfL app. I am so willing to bet that's why. So in reality, I shouldn't have done anything from Woolwich Arsenal. I shouldn't have got it on the train I just did. Alright, let me explain what I think happened. So basically, there was a run from Beckton to Stratford International that I thought was a revenue train. It was showing on the TfL, but it wasn't showing on what's it called, Google Maps or Apple Maps. So I was, maybe it was like a limited event service run. But in reality, what it was a test train, the new test trains. It was a run from Beckton to Stratford International. But it was showing on the TfL as something that you could catch. And you could see just when I arrived at Canning Town, it was there. But I couldn't get on it because it was a test train. It wasn't in service. So, in conclusion, I should have waited 5 more minutes at Woolwich Arsenal. The train I just got was redundant. Alright, we're now over 2 hours. So, yeah, sub 2 is not happening. It was probably never going to happen. Honestly, now I'm just hoping for sub 2:30. That, I think, is also impossible at this point. Unless I got really, really lucky at Stratford International. Or rather, Stratford proper, once we turn back from Stratford International. Alright, we're at grade right now, so basically the DLR slope of the Jubilee line is express. Oh yeah, pretty neat dynamic. But yeah, there's Star Lane. Abbey Road is up next. not the Abbey Road that you're thinking of. Get on the Jubilee line and you can make it better. Stratford High Street. And there's a Jubilee. And here's Stratford. We'll be back very soon though. Okay, is this Stratford International? I mean, there's the test train that I saw at Canning Town. So yeah, despite the name, Stratford International doesn't have any international trains. Although it is a stop on the High Speed 1 service. Though those ones only go to like Ebbsfleet, I think. It's a real shame because Stratford International really rolls off the tongue. Stratford International. So fun to say. Anyway, this is gonna turn back. We'll go to OG Stratford and then finish up the last few stops. Here's the time. Let's get back on this train. Alright, here's proper Stratford. I think I'm gonna have to run again. Oh, that's a shame. That is a real shame. Very misfortunate day. Unfortunate day so far. There's the time. Or 1.5. Okay, now we're good. Yeah. Yet another missed connection. So I think I'm gonna finish at a time of like 2:37. Which isn't terrible, but I was going for like 2:10 at the beginning of the day. But yeah, once the new trains come in, we will definitely give this another go.
Stratford Station.
Well, here it is, the last train of the run. Let's finally get this thing over. And of course, this is the last train. Might as well get the front shot. And here's the time. One last time until we start the time. And of course, we're at Stratford. Oh, single track here. Okay, one more stop after this. And we'll be done. See, I was actually wrong. There is one more stop after this one. All Saints is we're gonna end the run. So it's as soon as the light turns on. There we go. That's all DLR stations. 2 hours, 39 minutes, and 43 seconds. We did it. Bit of an unconventional place to end, but there we go. It's about half an hour slower than I thought it would be, so that's not great. But I'm done. And there goes my train. Probably gonna get the next one to Canary Wharf. It's a little easier to get home from there, but there we go. Yeah, this is definitely not the best time to be doing a DLR speedrun because the frequencies are lower, There's some special peak hour services. Jeff Marshall used one that goes from Lewisham all the way to Stratford. That would be really useful. But it's good to know that Tower Hill, Tower Gateway transfer is possible. The Woolwich transfer is possible. Even if I have to do a bit of a Canning Town maneuver, that's possible. I think the Stratford thing I'd probably get if I'm a bit luckier. But yeah, I'll definitely be back, do another run when the new trains arrive. Hopefully that is soon. And of course, you could argue my run is invalid because Cuddy Sark was closed, but transitruns.org is now the official authority on all this stuff, and we allow passing through intermediate stations if they're closed. But yeah, that's the first of many videos in my new home for the next year. The greatest transit city in the world, some might say. Maybe not the greatest, but yeah, it's an absolute joy to be here. Okay, just out of curiosity, because as you might know, the London challenges and stuff have sort of listings that have been going on for quite some time. So I was wondering, where would I place on the Explore Ticket DLR challenge? A whopping 60th place. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give this another go, but yeah, see you next time.